I think we are good to... Do you have your phone?
Yes.
Can you just check for me real quick?
Yep. Don't forget to start your Nike up.
Yes. Good point. Oh, this might not be good today. Looks like I'm already dropping a little bit. Good. Oh, we're good. Perfect. All right. I see people dropping on. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a Saturday run. And I'm going to try to not forget to start my app like last week. So let me start real quick. Again, so today we are at Old Key West, and I don't know why, but for whatever reason, Old Key West just gives us a lot of problems whenever we're streaming. So we might drop out about halfway between here and Saratoga Springs. So just stay tight, hang tight, and I'll try to get it back up. So here we go, starting the app. Beginning workout. All right, let's go. So good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. If anybody has watched Cruella, I did not get to see it yet, but it sounds like everybody's saying it is a fantastic movie, so I can't wait to see it. We might try to go see it in theaters maybe later this week. I'm always somebody who likes to go first thing in the morning because I don't know why, but it's all dark in the theater, so it really all feels the same whether you go there in the morning or you go there at night. But normally you go in the morning and it's a little bit cheaper, so.
It's also less crowded usually.
Usually, yes. Look at that.
I forgot about matinees.
I think I lost it already. Yeah, matinees. Taylor and I have a list, so, I guess it doesn't really matter that much, really, if we want to get the most bang for our buck.
Well, same for us, but...
Yeah, we really need to go in the evenings and do the Dolby.
Exactly. That's what I noticed, because I'm so used to booking to New York, it's like one movie and you get your money's worth.
Yes.
So I told Elliot, I was like, this movie was only $14. I was like, we're going to have to go see more.
So, I don't know. Donald and Elliot's going with you too, right? You guys are going to go on Monday?
Yeah.
They're going to go on Monday. Taylor has to work, so we can't do that. So we might try to go, maybe like Tuesday morning or something to go see it. Andrew, who's with me today? Donald's with me. He's always with me on Saturdays. And if you guys don't know where we're at, we are at the beautiful Old Key West Resort, a Disney Vacation Club resort, hotel, whatever you want to call it.
We could make this like a triathlon and swim back.
That is funny. That is very funny. We just follow the same path as the boats.
That's not the kind of water I like to get in.
It's looking a little low. Hasn't rained here. Everybody in Florida, Florida, it's rained somewhere, but primarily in Orlando, it really has not rained very much at all. Right here? Let's go, of course. Hang it right.
Sorry. Is it the same one from?
Yep, same one from, yeah. So this is, if you guys don't know, we're at Old Key West, right? I already said that about 5 times. Broken record, I know. And Donald was just asking about the golf course. The golf course is Lake Buena Vista, which starts at Saratoga Springs, which is where we are currently going to. So it actually runs between 2 different hotels. Morning.
Morning.
And it's a super nice golf course. If anybody's ever thinking about playing, especially right now with the summertime, it's obviously super, super hot, but Disney usually runs some pretty decent deals to play. So I think I've seen them as low as like over at Lake Buena Vista, probably like 35 to like $40, which might sound expensive, but when you really start thinking about like prime kind of golf courses and where they're located and everything else, that's pretty cheap. Prime time is like sometimes 75, upwards of like $125 a person. So yeah. And if you're like me, who is sometimes pretty cheap, I'll use an app that tells me where the cheapest golf course is to play, which sometimes is like $12 for 18 holes on a cart. And that's what I'll do. Because why spend any more than I need to?
There's an app for that?
Oh, of course. There's an app for everything. Let's just take this lap. So good morning, everybody. As I start to see more people popping on, we are entering the twilight zone here. So if we disconnect for like 5 or 10 minutes or so, just hang tight. And we'll be back in just a second. I'm trying to remember, where is our crossover at? Squirrel. See if that makes a difference. Gotta turn that 5G off. I think that's what I forgot. Over here, I don't know why, but the LTE just never seems to want to, or the 5G doesn't want to work. The LTE seems to be better, so. A little bit of the golf course there to our right. I don't remember what hole that one is, but. And we've got the canal. We've been running beside it, but this is not one that they use for transportation. The one that we are coming up to is Sophie, good morning. Is that Diana? Good morning, beautiful morning. Just tuned in. Where are we running at today? We are running from Old Key West to Saratoga. This is only the second time that we've done this run. And we really enjoy it because it's really kind of just a single out and back. Even though we are kind of running around, not necessarily in circles around the resorts, but you know, we're not really ever crossing our path more than once. So we will take this path that we're on back, but we only have to do it that one time. So it's really nice rather than how we normally do these. These are normally like circuits where we do multiple laps to get to that 6.2 or 10K mark. Let me tell you what, it is getting hot. Donald's being attacked by bugs.
Just one, but it won't leave.
Oh, that light's not working. This one is. Yeah, this is a beautiful route. I really enjoy it. Donald really likes it.
Yes.
I think he said this was his favorite one.
It is.
And it's pretty nice.
Other than that. Bye.
And now we are coming up to the actual start of the golf course here. Oh, my gimbal's not set right. Forgot. There we go. Purple Martin boxes. And yeah, so as you can see out here, this is the start of Lake Buena Vista, and holy cow, they are either really backed up or they got a lot of guys playing with each other. All right. No, you're all right. So we're gonna take this bridge back across. Then we're gonna hang it right towards the parking lot and start making our way around Saratoga Springs.
The resort seems much busier than the last time we were here.
Yeah, well, I mean, boy, we were here February?
I'm not sure.
I want to say it was like maybe either late February, early March. So yeah, it's definitely picked up a little bit, you know. We're gonna try and go around this guy. Ooh. Picking up garbage maybe. Morning. Wonderful path. Feels like we're on a good pace today. We probably are. Mine's saying about an average of 10:30, which is pretty decent, I think, for us. All right, we'll do a little crossover. So we try to stay off of the road so we don't get hit. I think I saw somebody said it's amazing you can run and talk at the same time. So, I mean, honestly, I do it because I kind of have to, right? I mean, I certainly could hold this gimbal and run and I could be quiet and you guys could just hear the regular atmosphere. And I'm sure there's plenty of people who would rather me do that, but Donald included sometimes. But, you know, it's a great opportunity for you guys to ask questions and me try to answer those. And it's nice to getting to interact with you all a little bit. I mean, because we're so busy trying to do regular life stuff that we haven't been live streaming as much and haven't been posting as much on YouTube. But so I don't mind it. And what my original point was going to be before I got on a side note there is that if you guys actually start training for any of the RunDisney events, one of the most important things that you will read about if you do Jeff Galloway's training method is that you should be able to run and talk at the same time and have just a regular conversation. He says that if you can't do that, you're running too fast and you need to slow it up a little bit. So, I will say that doing this every week has probably made my lungs a little bit stronger, which is, obviously beneficial. Good morning. Ooh. She's either choking on water or they were doing sprints or something. But, yeah, so, and we're not wearing masks because masks, you don't need to wear one outside anymore at Disney. So I think one other thing that's really helped is wearing that mask and talking, running all those things at the same time, have really helped. So Leanne, yeah, I'm not that far yet. Yeah, I know. Everybody's got to start somewhere, honestly. I didn't just say, let's go run and do all this stuff and magically did it overnight. It takes time. It really does. Like anything else, it takes time. So, Tiki Man fan, I think I saw you popping up in the chat. Good morning. Good morning. We are coming around the beautiful Saratoga Springs. We're at 2 miles. Oh, do we slow way down? Down by a minute or so? I guess we did stop a few times. I was messing with the stream, so. All right, here's one of my favorite views. This one's even better at night because you get to see Saratoga Springs all lit up. But still, it's a nice view in the morning as well, which is Saratoga Springs over here to our right.
Or Disney Springs, depending on what you call it.
I'm sorry, did I say Saratoga Springs? Disney Springs. Disney Springs.
They knew what you meant.
Or downtown Disney.
So now you're time traveling.
I'm time traveling now. Yeah, this is a really nice one to see at night. If you do, maybe you didn't have time in the morning, so you're getting a little late run in. Especially as we start to move into summertime, those late night runs sound so much better. So usually a little bit cooler than it is actually in the mornings with the humidity and everything else. So some baby ducks down there. You guys probably can't see them. I'm gonna break my ankle because I'm gonna step off the sidewalk. Yikes. All right. John, good morning.
So low.
What?
The water's so low.
Yeah, I mean, I'd said earlier, it hasn't rained. And Donald just pointed out that the water is very, very low. It's very noticeable on paddlefish over there. Even on the rocks a little bit. You can really see that color contrast from where the normal water level is at compared to where it is now. So, morning. It's, a little different. Need some rain here in Florida. We need some rain.
Indian paddlefish isn't a floating, natural working paddle boat?
Sure it is, of course. Oh, another bunny.
All the bunnies.
I thought he was going to run with us there for a second. Leanne, you're following Jeff Galloway's instructions too, yeah. So one thing that we're not doing, which I think I said before, maybe at some point we will do it, is like a walk, run, basically, where we'll set a timer and we'll do kind of that same pacing that they have in the sheets online for the instructions. That is actually a really great way for you to get started. And it is a really great way for you to go further. So when you guys are like training, don't worry about how fast you're running. Don't even necessarily worry about like setting a time limit. Worry more about setting the distance. What tends to happen, I think, especially for me, is that if I just set a time limit, I try to pace myself out till kind of the last part of that, last couple of minutes. Then I'll run really hard and I feel great because I got my mile time up. But in reality, when you're training for a marathon, you really need to be going further rather than running faster. And the further you go, the further you go, all of that extra stuff like your pacing and speed, that all comes with time the further you run. So just remember, set a distance goal, not necessarily a time goal. And don't worry how long it really takes. You just, if you're doing the walk, it'll be very beneficial to you. Let's take a right. And of course, like, I'm not an expert runner, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. It's really just my own experience that I'm speaking from. So Taylor and I just saw a guy, I think he said he was from Michigan, last week in Magic Kingdom. We were over there doing a photo shoot, a senior portrait session at Magic Kingdom. And he stopped us and talked to us just for a few minutes and had said that, watching our videos kind of got him interested in running. And he did his first, I want to say, half marathon. He said he barely did it. He finished with only seconds to spare with the balloon ladies behind him. But, really the most important thing is that he finished and did it. So don't necessarily worry about it, especially if it's your first run. Disney's a great place just to kind of take your time, enjoy it. I will be honest, I don't think you're going to get to see as many characters as you might like. But let's go this way. You won't get to see as many characters as you might like, just because of where you're starting in the corrals and timing. But it still is going to be one of the best events you've ever done in your entire life. So maybe I made us turn too early. My bad. We'll cross over here after this bus goes. All right. Just gonna walk for a second. Whew. Take that sidewalk. And we can go back out and around. That'll take us back out around the water. So, the route that we're running today, in case anybody's wondering if you're going to be on property and want to run it, this is not a set route. This is just something that, same thing as last time, Donald and I just kind of make up as we go to try and get the distance in that we need. Obviously, if we just ran straight out there at Saratoga Springs and back, we wouldn't hit 6.2 miles. We're still not going to hit 6.2 miles. So we will have to do a little extra over in Old Key West. But what I really like about doing this is it gives you the opportunity to really begin to explore some of these resorts. And if you just kind of come in, run the main stretch and come back out, you would miss this whole beautiful part of the resort, except for all that out there. They need to get rid of that. That's torpedo grass. It is a class 1 nuisance here in Florida. And if they don't treat it soon, all that grass will actually take over this entire lake. So they got to get that taken care of rather quickly. I'm surprised that their fountain's not on too. So, oh boy. And I know still no news for RunDisney events, which is really, really shocking. I cannot believe that we haven't heard anything yet.
They've been posting an excessive amount of fluff on their social media.
Have they? I haven't even been checking the social part of it.
So just pictures people tagging of running or things related to running Disney. Not even anything official. Just
yeah, I mean, man, I just keep checking back on the website. I'm hoping that I'm going to see something that changes. You know, if you guys don't know, we do a podcast every week for Gold Gull Getaways, who is our official travel agency partner. And every week I've been saying now for the last month that things are changing very, very rapidly. You know, Universal just announced officially that masks are no longer required at all whenever you're over there. Well, but that's the way it is, you know, because they can't ask if you've been vaccinated. So masks are no longer required. You can still wear them, and don't feel ashamed if you do still want to wear them. So I was looking to see if maybe that sidewalk went back out around. Might have to catch that next time. You know, but so starting today over at Universal, no mask. So it's almost like it's, you know, back to normal, quotations. You know, so that might change here in Disney very soon. And, you know, I just don't see why we couldn't have Marathon Weekend to kick off 2022. But they got to make an announcement soon, because if you're doing dopey training, I'm not sure if it's this month or if it's next month, you really got to start your training program. So, but we'll see what happens. Now, if you've never been here, you probably don't know, Saratoga has a second pool, and they got a really cool slide. And that's it right there. This is kind of closer to Disney Springs, a little bit further away from the main lobby area. So, morning. Keep that in mind. I'll let you go first. A little wet. Just pouring water off there. More torpedo grass. Nico, great question. Are we going to do Disneyland trips soon? I don't think so. We've got a lot of stuff kind of already planned for this year and next year, and so I don't really see that happening this summer. 3 miles down. I think what we're going to do is on our Alaska group cruise next year, which is still available if anybody's interested. It's going to be a great time. July 15, 2022. Sailing out of Seattle. We're actually going to go for a couple of days to Seattle beforehand. And then after the cruise, we're probably going to hop on a quick flight down to Disneyland, spend a couple of days there, check out the new stuff. So I'm sure a lot of other people in the community have already started booking trips out there. But for us, we are not. Probably till next year. So unless something drastically changes. Whew. We are doing something fun next month for Taylor's birthday. which I can't mention on the live stream because I never know if she's listening or not. But we will be, quote unquote, leaving Disney for that. Oh, they got a line running out there. I never saw that before. I wonder what that hose or power or something. It's weird. All right, let's mix it up a little bit. I think last time we either went straight or right here. Let's go up and let's actually go back across the bridge. Man, but this place is, I think Saratoga is still one of my favorite resorts. It's really, really beautiful. I really enjoy it. I was, for some reason, I was thinking that the bridge was going to have some give to it.
I thought that too.
Like a barrel bridge.
Yep.
It doesn't. It's very hard.
I don't think it's wood.
Wood?
I don't think it is.
No, I think it's like one of those, looks like one of those plastic fake woods.
On top of concrete.
On top of concrete. The rest of it, I think, is wood.
Yeah.
But, go back this way. Whew. Morning again. Yeah, so we were talking about running and talking at the same time. That couple that just went by, they were doing the same thing. So good way to judge kind of your pacing and how you're doing. A sock. Where's Dobby at? But I'd say we're doing pretty decent at the moment. Nico, great question. How long is the Alaska cruise? It is a 7-nighter aboard Royal Caribbean's Ovation of the Seas. And yes, Go Go Getaways is booking it. So if you are interested out there, anybody, in going and participating in group activities, you do have to book through Go Go Getaways. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I mean, Alaska in and of itself is just an amazing destination. We've never been there. But we plan on trying to do as much as we possibly can as far as some port adventures and whale watching and glacier walking and, you know, all kinds of cool stuff. Maybe dog sledding. And then, of course, we've got to have one or two bar crawls on the ship and do some silent disco dancing. So it's a lot of fun. We had a great time. It's now 2 years ago, and no, yes, no, wait, 2020 was our last group cruise. Back in January. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. But we did that on, I'm trying to think. What ship was that on? I can't remember. Oh my gosh. My brain doesn't work, guys. Been running too hard. But it's a lot of fun. And if you guys decide to go, I guarantee you will not regret it. We'll take this back up that way. It should start to take us back up to the main lobby. Whew. Bloom, live in Seattle, love the pass. Oh, that's awesome. You know, I never really thought about that, but that actually would be kind of cool to get out there and do maybe a little live stream run out in Seattle. I'd be all about that. Mr. Cruise Fever, good morning, everyone. Yes, Memorial Day weekend. It is going to be busy here in Florida. Busy, busy, busy. We don't have any park passes all next week. They are completely gone. But I am going to try to go to Universal tomorrow and do something, make a little video, make something for TikTok. I can't believe I just said that. I know, right? We, as you guys may or may not know, I did say this earlier, but like Go Gal Getaways is our like official travel partner. Taylor and I are co-owners of the agency, so we created a TikTok account earlier this week, and we posted one video so far. It has almost 100,000 views, which is really cool. It's Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin and how to max out those scores. It's really funny that didn't really start any debates, but of course somebody had to chime in and say Disneyland is better than Walt Disney World, and to each their own. I do like that you can pull the gun up and shoot rather than it being stationary. However, we don't know all the tricks to the one in Disneyland, but see if I maybe do a little TikTok video over there in Universal. I think there's a hair hanging from my arm. Across here. All right, so we are now coming back to the main lobby area of Saratoga Springs, and this is our turn back point, basically. Well, not really, right? Because I think
if you wander back to that other place like we did before, that eats up some distance.
So, trying to think. Well, that was the bridge. That's where we were just at. So we came back out and around. Right? Yeah, because I can see the pole over there. So we'll walk up this way. We'll run up this way. We'll do that other section of Saratoga Springs. Maybe probably skip the tree trails, the tree houses, the tree trails. And just because for whatever reason, the last time the service was really bad. Oh, maybe we went through the main lobby last time. So don't ever run on the regular roadways. We didn't mean to run on the road, but I think we missed the turn that we wanted to take. Whoa, look at this, guys. There's a turkey up here. It's a Disney turkey. I want to try to get a good view of him. Look, there's his head. His head's popping up. Oh my gosh, he's running away. That's pretty cool. He's a big bird.
Pausing workout.
A real big bird. The wildlife here, which is really cool, is not very skittish most of the time. Especially around the golf courses, because there's people there all the time. And obviously, they're not hunted over here. So they're actually pretty comfortable around people for the most part. Like, they don't necessarily come right up to you, but you can still get pretty close, which is nice. It makes for some nice cool views every so often. But, whew. All right, so we are making our way back down. I don't remember what this area is called. We'll find out when we get down here. Last time that we came through here, they were doing a bunch of construction. I don't know if they finished that yet, so we will see if they have. Ouch. Bush got me. Ouch, got me again. Merch. Pool's open and running. I don't remember if it was last time. It's a nice little pool. A little bit more of the quieter pool. Ooh, 4 miles. Perfect. Morning. Feel like we maybe made this right. So I said this earlier, and if you guys are just joining us, this is not an official route. At any point in time, you can always look for some of the resort maps scattered around the property. And you can see kind of where the official running route is. We kind of just, run around the resort, and we extend our mileage. Oh, it's doing that stupid thing where it repeats.
What does that mean?
I usually know when something's up because I have a good connection, but there's like 3. It's only showing like 3 people, so like that's what somebody just said. It's like caught in a loop at the moment, but maybe it's back. So I see some people popping back on after I just restarted it. Morning. Back for me. Back. Perfect. Okay, cool. Ready?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sometimes, that's the thing of going live. So, you guys might have missed, we just walked past the golf course. There was nobody out on it, which was nice to see sometimes. Nobody out there. But we've done kind of our final little leg of Saratoga Springs, and we're going to make our way kind of back up towards the golf course, the first tee, and start making our way back to Old Key West. So we are sitting at 4.5 miles, and we should, once we get back over there, we should be right around about 6 miles at the lobby for Old Key West, and we'll have about a 1/4 mile to stretch, kind of running back into the other side of Old Key West. So and we'll just make this right. still a lot of people up here? Oh, not as bad as it was.
Another group waiting too, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna start making our way back. Sorry, I gotta. Patience for something. It's gonna lag just for a second, guys. Michelle, my daughter's leaving Saratoga today. We did see a lot of people with bags walking back out to their cars or out to the main bus or the main lobby area, so maybe we passed her. Oh, dragging my feet. Michelle, you're running with Donald. I am. He's here every Saturday, assuming that I'm here too.
Good morning.
He says, good morning, everybody, in case you didn't hear him. I don't know how much the mic can actually pick up as far as like, you know, ambient surrounding noises, so. Oh.
9 seconds. Distance 5 miles. Average pace 12 per mile.
So it didn't pause when we walked?
What do you mean?
I thought it paused when you walked.
Oh, it paused just for a second there whenever I stopped to look at that turkey. But as soon as it detects you're moving, it restarts. So we've got a mile left. Oh boy, I gotta walk. Yikes. Oh yeah, for the first time I'm getting like a little bit of like a little upset stomach feeling, which is not good. Probably means I'm a little dehydrated. NW, good morning everyone. You're awesome running with video and great views. Thank you so much. I have nothing to do with that other than just carrying the gimbal. I don't create any of the views. They're created for us to enjoy. But if you guys don't know, we are making our way from from Saratoga Springs back to Old Key West via this kind of like little, this used to be a pretty used golf cart trail. It's also used by the employees to get back and forth from each resort using the golf carts. But this is primarily just a walking run path for guests. So if you don't know, you are not allowed to run any, speaking of, here comes an employee right now, or a cast member. You are not allowed to walk any of the golf course cart paths. You know, that's really a safety thing. Obviously, they don't want you getting hit with golf balls because there are dangerous people out on that golf course like I am a dangerous person. I might hit you. But also because, you know, they want to keep that for the carts. So, morning. So keep that in mind. They will yell at you and they will ask you to leave.
So did they used to use this for the golf course before it was a nature trail?
I think they might have. This whole place has changed quite a bit over the years. If you guys don't know, Old Key West was actually the original Disney Vacation Club resort. And then as things got changed, moved around and expanded, this whole place has been changing quite a bit. So, yeah. But it's an easy, really, if you just wanted to walk between the two resorts, it's an easy walk. Of course, when the boats start back up, you can just take a boat from Saratoga Springs back to Old Key West.
Does it also stop at the Treehouse Villas?
What's that?
The boats?
They don't. I think there's only bus transportation for the Treehouse Villas. David says, "Get water, Josh." I will get some as soon as we finish up. Dreaming Tree. Brenda and I are flying down now. We will be at Epcot tonight and tomorrow.
Yay!
Oh, I bet it's going to be busy. Man, we have not been back over to Food and Wine in quite some time. You get back over there and eat some of that really good food. All right, ready?
Yep. Got a little over a month left.
Oh, watch us, these golf guys. All right, so we are now back officially at Old Key West. I'm going to take the roundabout. Trying to get every little extra foot we can, because I know we definitely ran a little bit differently than last time. And hopefully the stream doesn't drop. We shouldn't be going back into anywhere where it has normally in the past. So, morning. All right, so we're gonna come back up here to the kind of the main roadway. We're gonna make a right and start making our way all the way back to the lobby along the canal. Bree, what do you use to track your runs? Great question. 1 second. Wait for the golf cart to go by. I actually use the Nike Run app. There's not like that. There's no particular reason that I use it. It's just something that I've been using for years. I like it. If I had to pick a brand, I'm a Nike brand guy. I got Nike shirt on. I got Nike shorts on. I got my awesome pink Nike shoes on. So, no real reason. We're gonna cross. This bus is gonna let us cross. Say, Mrs. Coons, I can't really read it, but it says, saw y'all at Saratoga Springs by Congress Park. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great run. Thank you. Hope you have an amazing day today. Stay cool, because it's going to be hot. Summer is coming. I think it's like pretty much right at the doorstep. As a matter of fact, I think I looked at the weather, and it looked like it was calling for a lot of rain here over the next couple of days, which is really kind of, I feel like that's the official start of summer, is when we start having those daily rain showers. every day. So Jennifer, cool, it's back. I'm going to join on my treadmill. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, you know, I don't know if I've said this in a while. Of course, our first run was last week in a little over a month. Not that we intentionally took a month off, but just with traveling and, you know, life. And we've been having photo sessions in the morning on Saturdays. We haven't really done that much. So, but, you know, I like to do these live streams for you guys as selfishly as a way to motivate myself. You know, this morning whenever I got up, I really did not want to get up and go for a run. But because, you know, this is something that we do every Saturday, and it seems like a lot of you like it, it kind of forces me to get up and run. So I appreciate all of you being here, and in return, I hope that, you know, us out here running Saturday mornings, which can be rough because it's the weekend. You've probably been getting up pretty early every day for work. You know, I hope it's a little bit of inspiration for all of you. So, you know, we appreciate you guys always showing up. So thank you. Val, oh man, I can't believe we missed you over the last 2 weeks. Like I said, we were just crazy busy. Memorial Day weekend is our official start to summer in the Northwest Florida, so I can believe that. I don't think we're supposed to have any rain today, though. I think it's supposed to be hot, very hot. What are we looking at on our distance here? We've got a little bit over a half a mile. Bump over here just for a second. Let her go by. Morning. Morning. Let's run through this lot here real quick. So obviously I know we're going to come up pretty short. So I'm just trying to grab a few extra feet, like I was saying earlier, before we get back to that main lobby area. Plenty of future trips, Val. We gotta, Taylor and I gotta find like a weekend or something to make our way up there, because I know there's a lot of really nice things to see up in the northwest part of Florida. So we got to try and figure something out to get up that way. Hit up one of your guys' favorite local spots for lunch, dinner, or just drinks. I know we would be down for that. Whew. My goodness. It is amazing, that heat and the humidity. I might have to start bringing a pack with a bladder when we do these runs. This is feeling pretty intense right now.
Bless you.
All right. I think I'm good. Awesome. Morning. That would be awesome all the way around. Absolutely. Whew. Nice little shot. I always like this kind of view right here too, from the bridge, looking out and seeing part of the golf course. That's a challenging hole. It's very easy to hit the water. I would know, I've done it a couple of times. All right, so this is over here to our right is the main lobby area. We are just a quarter mile short of our 10K. So instead of going back to the lobby, we're gonna follow the sidewalk here and kind of do a little jaunt back into the other side here of Old Key West. Val, a lot of hydration packs out there. Yeah, I mean, I've looked at them. I just hate really carrying something on my back. But, you know, I mean, it's definitely something that I'm probably going to have to look into because I definitely can't carry a bottle of water with me. Donald actually got me a nice thing that it's like same thing that he's using, which actually attaches to your hand, which I would like to use that too, but then it makes it pretty difficult to try and again switch hands when I'm holding the gimbal. So I use it usually during the week when I go on my runs, because then obviously I'm not carrying the gimbal, so I have a little bit more freedom with my hands, so I can do that. But yeah, maybe a hydration pack, a new one. All right, I'll do a little jog.
Maybe we can get you some kind of specially made helmet with a gimbal on it.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, I would really, I think it'd be great if, what is it, DJI's like little Osmo Pocket. You know, I mean, it's only like this big, maybe like 3 inches tall. You can hold it in your hand. I see a lot of people with them. It'd be amazing to use that, but you can't live stream with it. So that's something that they should definitely figure out, because I would definitely buy one. I mean, I would much rather carry that than carry the gimbal. Yeah. This thing's heavy. So this thing's very heavy. Ohana Magic, good morning. We were at Old Key West.
Hi. We waved.
We waved?
Yeah.
Hello. We're almost there. And always remember, guys, when you guys are running around the resort, be very, very careful of the curbs. And running on the sidewalk, it's very, very easy to trip or roll your ankle. Bang. All right. We'll do our cool down as the walk back. So that's it. We did it. We got our 10K in for today. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Val, I hate finding those weird tidbits to make up distance. I don't necessarily mind it. I mean, there are definitely times where I don't like it. But at least here over at Saratoga and Old Key West, just because it is stretched out so far, I don't mind it. I feel like it actually kind of helps to pass the time a little bit more, just because you don't really know where exactly you're going. But, whew.
I think since the majority of the whole run is such a there and back,
yeah,
the little bits don't matter as much.
Yeah.
Whereas if we were doing that around,
oh man, like around here, oh,
just
yeah,
here, yeah, that would be a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
I
mean, we could, but
the running trail when we started said 2.5 miles, but I don't know where it went.
But see, I don't know if that's
really
actually
far.
True. So, yeah, so the running trail here says that it's 2.5 miles, and that's going all the way out to basically where we lose signal at the start of the stream. And we'll kind of continue back around, and instead of making the right, going back in to where the path is that crosses over to Saratoga, you just kind of keep running around in a circle and go back down the main road, back down to the lobby. I feel like that's not actually 2.5 miles. But, you know, is what it is. So, Val, hate that you joined so late. Well, hey, we still appreciate you popping in and saying hello.
Send donuts.
Send donuts. Oh my gosh. That would be nice. I'm actually thinking about maybe getting another gimbal at some point. For the marathon, I actually had 2 gimbals. I had the one that I'm using right now, which I've said in the streams before. This is like the end-all be-all, like, workhorse. We've had this thing for the longest. It has held up the most, but it's all metal and it's very heavy. It's well over a pound at least. And when I was doing the marathon last year, I was using one that a company had sent to us, which was made of plastic. And I don't know that I really ever did an actual review on it because I didn't really feel all that confident about it. I was talking about it during the live stream. It was holding up, but I just don't think it was very durable. So, but it was quite a change whenever it died and I had to bring this thing out. And you're carrying something that's so light because it's made of plastic, and you switch to something that's metal. And I think I was just getting ready to enter into Blizzard Beach, so that was probably around mile 17 or 18. So I mean, that's a pretty far away. Like we're pretty far into the race to be switching it up. So
Was that because it died?
it died. I think it was just not very like water resistant or anything. I think just from sweating, the sweat like getting down into there. I mean, this thing is just, like I said, I mean, it had it in the rain, sweating, holding it. I mean, like, it just seems to be unbreakable. So fingers crossed and knock on wood, it doesn't happen. But have we tried one of the newer GoPros with image stabilization? We have not. I'm not actually a real fan of like GoPro as a whole. I don't do enough sporty things to really have a GoPro. I mean, we do have one, but I think it's like a Generation 5. So the only time I really use it is when we go to the beach or something like that. But now, I don't even use that. I'll take my phone and I'll just use my phone because the iPhone and the camera and everything inside of it has gotten to be so good that it actually works pretty well underwater. So I do have a case that I'll put it in. But it looks really cool. If I could take more leisure trips of like snowboarding, I might get one, but I'd actually probably rather get a 360 at that point. You can be a little bit more creative with a 360 camera. Oh no, the Tragic Express. Alrighty, y'all. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us for our Saturday run. Until you lose it in the rapid river. Yes, that is true, but I did not have it in a case there because it's not salt water, so it wasn't attached to my body. It was only in my hands. But thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out. We will try to be back, I think, next week. I'm not sure. Can't guarantee that. But as always, guys, thank you for being here, and we'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.